Well, we're here in a wonderful location, and I guess it's the next stage in the evolution of Alexandrion is to, I think, to dive headfirst into what is a very competitive world of wine producing and distribution. The acquisition of Harewood Wineries in 2018 was, I guess, predominantly a natural business and market growth decision, and the renamed iconic estates joined the Alexandrion family. But tell us a bit about the background. It was a further expansion, of course, but a bit of background into going into this very competitive industry.
Look, when we take the decision to enter in the wine business, not the target there was to compete with nobody, okay? My idea there was, I want to something with nice history, okay? It me for the way easy because in the seaside of Romania and Dobrogei area, I have 3,000 hectares. I can build the biggest winery in West Europe, you know? But I said no. When I heard about Hollywood and family, John passed away, rest in peace. I heard about what they have done here. He started to come to Romania before 90. So when I see what I have done, I said they work not for Romania. This business is not for Romania. It's for abroad. Okay. I found is number 2 in exporting. I saw a lot of brands. I saw some nice ideas inside. I said, this is not for Romania. This is even not for UK. This guy, they are looking global ideas about to do good wine and to export it everywhere in the world. So I said, this is what I have, this nice business. Before 2018, I think I worked for 2-3 years in negotiate with the people, control the business to discuss not the price, There was a lot of things because they built this business piece by piece, brick by brick, So they was so difficult. But having, a lot of friends in Scotland and one very big family there own the biggest, distilleries in Scotland, I told them, look, I need your help. I need you to communicate with the family because this guy, what I've done in here, I want to continue. I said, this guy, they have done project for the next 3 years at least. So I want to continue this business. If they wanted, I want to buy this business. They can, because there was a lot of interesting from some investor abroad, local, some fund from US. I said, look, discuss with all of them. When you finish, put plus 20% and come to me, and I will buy it. We end up to take less than 20%. Because the family, they want to, always want to sell this bit because the family Hollywood business is spirit business. The only in Romania there was wine. So they don't want, to continue with the wine. There was business of the guy who passed away, John. So they found everything. So they don't want to. They want to continue with their spirit, and they do great work globally. So, the same times, not to forget the link with the single malt. I wanted somehow to do something also to continue what I started, and I want to make the single malt. So nobody understand why I insist and I pay to buy this business. I said I buy for 3 reasons. One, what they have done, this guy. Global, the company is very famous outside of Romania. What they have done, ideas about aging, barrels, everything. You have some wine aging in barrel 3 years or 4 years. So nobody do this in Romania. Few that do this. And the first part, I wanted for the single malt. I said I want to invest a lot in wok. I buy the most expensive wok in the world because I want to make the best wine, and after I will want to continue to have to use it for the whiskey. So today, the link between two business, when you see now Lorena, I put her together with the group distiller of the whiskey. They work when they will buy some barrels. She need to have his approval. They are not keeping here for 10 years and after take it. No, she will keep it 1-2 years and after they will move it to the whiskey. So we created this kind
unlikely team, but it
works. And it is nice because they no need the barrels after the wines. Is that the whiskey? If you finish it in the whiskey after the wine war, aging in the wine, it is something too expensive and is impossible to do in other countries. So I said let's make something unique. Today, our wine, it is really in some big markets. We'll talk about, okay, not talk about UK, but because there is so famous and people they know many years about this wine. But we talk about US, we talk about America Latin, we talk about Asia. So it is everywhere, yeah. And is people they accept this guy, his ideas. You know, if you see the wine in Romania, each wine they have one brand, one name, and go forward. Okay. No, this guy you see, they have very nice name. Hyperion, Evan Colina, La Crama. They won. They was the first top, I think 5 or top 10 Merlot in UK. So it is.
Yeah, I understand.
I like the idea. You know, I like the idea. I said I will go forward to invest huge amount, giving time for the wine to become the best wine, but because behind it is also the whiskey. So end of the day, they become something without like destiny. Here will year by year will be the best wine because no makes sense for any vineyard to invest so much to walk of any walk of to use for the wine. It is cost 200-300 euro. But when they start to pay up to 1,000, so it makes sense for the wine. But for me, it makes sense because will you be use it to do best wine, best single malt.
It was interesting what you said right at the beginning of there, and it's kind of again looking for good tips for people watching this. Was when I said about competition, you immediately said, don't focus on the competition, focus on yourself.
Yes.
Yeah. Get your own game right, and everything will
do the good wine, the right wine. Go abroad and make people around the world to be happy. And after people in Romania will say this is very good wine. So I don't. I know Romania is so competitive. It's not a regulated market of the wine. Okay. I don't know what I don't want. I propose some change to become. Because Romania used to be and still to be. All people they said about we produce so capacity. No, we need to be quality.
Okay.
Not top of not top of quantity. Top of quality. Okay. Still we have this problem. So for me, I said I don't care about that competition. If they will work in Romania, will not work. I don't care. But we see starting people in Romania after they understand. I will go abroad to compete. So when I will be present in now I'm in discussion with the biggest. And the most stronger distributor in US doing wine,
Okay.
They are, I think, number one of exporting from Bordeaux to US. We have just shipping a lot of sample to him. Okay, it's happened to be from my Marmarita, It's happened to be from there, So it is, we discussed and they told me let's do something to make it one by one, to see how it will work.
Okay.
And the same thing we have invited very nice lady from US who she already come here to do kind of blended of the wine, label, name, how they like the American.
To the US taste.
Yes. We make it, we started to export.
Okay.
So for me, we look 248 countries. Romania, it is time. I have time for Romania. I am here, Okay. One day there will people accept, even we don't have capacity. If they started to request, we don't have capacity to serve Romania market. This is also another problem. So for me, but if you see that we are, I think, the biggest company in Romania, aging and walk.
Okay.
No, barrels, not like us, because I put everything in barrels. If you go behind, you see a lot of barrels. Continue to buy, always to push, buy and buy to make it, big and big and big. But at the end of the day, will be. Good wine, and good
talking about good things and quality, and we talked earlier on about the evolution and how you like to keep something good, keep it going and improve it. Lorena, you mentioned she was part of the acquisition, I guess, and she's still with you. What is it that Lorena brings to the whole? The whole sort of goal for you going forward.
Look, Lorena, she's love what you do.
Is that the secret?
Yes, she love what you do. And when somebody you see him love what they do, give him to enjoy it. I like her because she love what she do. She is happy, we are happy, and she make 1,000 people around the world.
I've got to see that smile. Is Lorena around? Let's bring Lorena in. Well, Lorraine, we've just been talking about you actually.
I heard something about it.
Yeah, it was all good things, I can assure you. But we were just sort of talking about, and I know when I first met you not long ago, and I saw the pride in your face of the brand new area that you have here, and it's fantastic. And I wanted to ask you just to tell us a little bit about the wines that we have here. But I wanted to expand the question because there's something you said about the global expansion. And there was a couple of things there. I was thinking about, you know, the traditional countries that you were looking at, but also those emerging markets. Do you see other countries, you know, that you can actually develop and be the pioneers, if you like, in enhancing the wine? But start off with telling us a little bit, because all the colours are around me. Tell us a little bit about the wine.
We are ready. I think we are the first Romanian company exported to
Brazil.
To Brazil, yes.
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
The pioneers.
Yeah,
Small country, 240 million, I think, to a small country.
Yeah.
We develop a lot around the world. We already export a lot, even in England, in your country.
Even in England.
Even in England,
Yeah,
in
it's
the United
60%,
States,
I understand.
in China, in all over the world, in fact. And we try to do as much as possible for our customers. So first, in my knowledge, the wine have to be first of all very fair and clean. It doesn't matter the price, have to be clean and very fair, with everybody's taste.
Okay.
If they want to be, I don't know, more structured, we can do it as a structured wine. Yeah. If they want a little bit as easy to drink wine, we can do also. So we have different wines in different labels for everybody.
So it's
until very structured
wine,
until very structured wine. That's Hyperion range, where we have matured in French and Romanian oak, American oak. So we're playing a little bit with them. Even in whites, we are playing with oak.
And how much are you focused on the wine connoisseurs out there to those people that the social wine drinkers? Is there a different approach to those, or are you trying to maintain the quality of the people who recognise the quality and really help to I guess educate the non-wine connoisseurs?
We want to have the quality for everybody's pocket.
Okay.
Even for the beginners, even for the people that have a lot of knowledge in wines. Let's say very. When we are talking about food wines, have to be more structured and but otherwise very balanced, but still fruity and quite matured wines. But for everyday's wines have to be clean, easy to drink, as I told before. It's just our direction.
Yeah. Is it true that Romanian wines are now being recognised in the right way around the world as quality wines, or is it just good marketing, or what is it?
We make wines since 3,000 years ago, let's say, as a Romanian. But unfortunately, in Ceausescu's time, we exported very good wines, but unfortunately in bulk. So if we're exporting, I don't know, in every country, they bottled it, but perhaps they didn't written that the wine on the back label that the wine is made in Romania. But after 90 years, we start to have new wineries, to have new people making wines, new clones, new vineyards, So we try to. So we are ready in 30 years. So. We develop a lot and try to do our best.
Okay. Well, me and you are going to go off somewhere and have a little conversation together and find out a little bit about you, the person. I have one more question for you. It's a request. Is to make a special bottle of the Colina without the A on the end.
Yes,
Would you do that?
I will do it for you. Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.